So on the second day of Arezzo, we are with Uno Aere and with Mr. Alessandro, who is the
commercial director
of this one of the biggest brands in Italy, biggest companies actually. And so, Mr. Alessandro, could you tell us a little bit about Uno Aere? Because I heard that it's the oldest goldsmith in.
We are one of the oldest company in our industries. The company has been founded in 1926, so we are about to celebrate 100 years of our history. And Uno Aere is famous for to bring the industrialization of a typical artisanal manufacturing. So Uno Aere has been the first company that in the Arezzo district introduced the machine-made chains, introduced all technology to the large manufacturing. Uno Aere has been one of the largest companies in the world and still one of the largest in Europe. After Uno Aere in Arezzo, a lot of companies are started to do business as outsourcing Uno Aere. So it creates the networking in the district of Arezzo.
Yeah. So. Do you only focalize on manufacturing chains? Because I also saw the product that you put for the competition, Mirror of Time.
No, we start with the chain, machine made, and then we introduce and we are experienced in all the production process that they are in our industry. So all the product could be earrings, could be chain, stamping, casting. We have done in our histories electroforming. We are doing coins, wedding bands. That is one of our core business, considering that we have the majority of the share market for Italy. So more than 70% of weddings in Italy are celebrated with Uno Aere wedding rings. So a lot of different production system, and not only in gold. We are doing silver, and we have a division that is making no precious chain and bijou. So using brass and bronze.
So since you're also producing wedding rings, does that mean that you combine gold with precious diamonds?
Actually, we are more specialized in the plain gold. Our wedding bands are plain gold wedding bands. The very traditional could be of two things. Could be classic or could be comfort fit. It depends on what you have inside, as flat or puffed. Mm-hmm. So. Yeah, we have a touch of diamonds, but only accent of diamonds. Yeah.
And what carat values do you typically use?
We are specialized in 18 carat, but now we have introduced decades ago the 9 carat, because we are internationalization. We start to work with Australia and England during the 60s, so we are specialized in 9, in 10, 14, and 18 carat. And silver, of course.
And silver. And in which region do you focalize the most on a global scale?
Okay, we considering that, except for the domestic market, considering that we have sales office in Paris, so the French market is one of our focus. We have office in Japan, in Tokyo, and is traditionally one of our major market. And then, of course, we are an office in U.S. in New York. And beside the situation in these months, talking about tariffs, talking about limits to work with North America. North America has been one of the major markets. So if I can say, maybe our major markets are Europe with France, domestic Europe with France, and North America. Of course, we are working with more than 45 countries where we sell our product. So from New Zealand to Canada.
By the way, since we mentioned about the tax policies of Donald Trump, how do you think that it's impacted your manufacturing process?
First of all, we have in a position that is very balanced. So we have working with different markets, different segments of markets. We can say that the impact of the tariffs that placed 2 months ago can be mitigated by our distribution strategy. What we are doing now, looking at we cannot take decisions because we don't have the rule already set. We know that they are still playing. So once we have the rules, we'll study a way to get into North America in a positive way, because it's one of the largest markets in the world. We cannot stay without working with North America. We'll find a way.
Yeah, exactly. So you're waiting.
Well, first of all, we cannot take decision without having the final rules. Once you have the rules, you play with it. You cannot play cards without the cards.
Yeah,
okay.
Exactly.
Okay.
Right. And if it's okay, can I ask you questions about your design at the competition?
Yes. Actually, I talk with our design because I want to have insight of the design. It's actually is a brooch that is represent Daisy.